Ar-Gimilcard, first of his name, son of Ar-Aglaran and Queen Niluben, has successfully restored the line of kings of Númenor. A descendant of Queen Beruthiel of Gondor, Ar-Gimilcard is the rightful ruler of all Númenorians in Middle-earth. After his coronation in Tarik-Pharazôn, Ar-Gimilcard swiftly conquered the stronghold of Calanhad, now Ar-Minaleth, and secured a passage across the Anduin, protecting the Númenorians of Gondor against the ever-expanding shadow of Mordor. A lot of the Gondorians are rejoiced for the return of a strong king, to bring them light in these dark times. There are, however, still some pockets of resistance. Boromir, the oldest son of Steward Denethor, tried to lead an incursion from within the ruins of Osgiliath. He was, however, quickly dispatched. The youngest son of Denethor, however, Faramir, has retreated back into the heartlands of Gondor towards the Ringlow Vale. From there he continues to spew his lies and motivate young men to pick up arms against our Lord. This senseless bloodshed must be stopped immediately. If we are to claim our birthright and rule over all in Middle-earth, the sons of Númenor must stand together. Only then can we restore its glory. The time of the Valar is over. The time of men has come. Gimlun Bel Nakat Zene, my friends, and welcome back to our Ar-Adûnâim campaign in 3rd Age Total War, Divide and Conquer. Now, before we start, there are actually 3 comments, or types of comments, that I would like to address in this intro. One is about Palantir, one about Mordor, and one about our army. And I'll start with the last one, our armies. I did get a comment on the previous video, and the comment basically stated that right now it feels more like we're doing an evil Gondor campaign because, as correctly stated, a lot of our armies right now consist of Gondorian units, and I'm using a lot of Gondorian units, or Adûnâic Gondorian units, to fight my battles. And the reason for that is because right now, if you take a look at our recruitment, I just don't have much other available. Culture is something that goes by very, very slowly for the Kingsmen, or the Ar-Adûnâim. So right now we're just kind of stuck with our conscription camps and training Gondorian units and using Gondorian units. But that is, however, just a temporary measure because I don't have access to anything else right now. The plan is very much to get culture up and going, especially in these regions, our beginning regions, and to train Adûnâic units like the Azrazair, the Rosedan, and the Nardu-Taric units. Or the Abrazanim units, sorry. But right now we just can't, so I'm just using what I have readily available, which is Gondorian trash, quote unquote. However, it is also my plan to collect as many units or many different kind of units using the conscription mechanic. We want to get some units from Rohan, we want to get some units from Harad, from Khand as well, even like Enna-Dwythe, maybe perhaps even as far north as Rune. I want to kind of get, to quote the White Stripes, a 7 nations army going. So I want to have different kinds of units together, kind of like the Romans did, different conscripts of all over Middle-earth fighting alongside Adûnâic units. That's the plan. Second point is Mordor and my desire to form an alliance with Mordor, something I expressed in the previous video, something we'll try to achieve in the next turn as soon as I can move to the Black Gate. Now, this is an entirely practical solution because soon we'll have Cairandros and Eastern Osgiliath, so both Osgiliaths, and then I want to look into taking settlements like Karasas, like Pelargir, pushing on towards Fanyalon, Linhir, Dol Amroth again, exert our revenge for our failed attempt last time. So I don't want to get stuck fighting Mordor because, rest assured, if we're at war with Mordor and we control these settlements, they're going to just push stack upon stack upon stack towards us. It is a very annoying situation to be in, and I kind of want to avoid that right now. So I don't want to be friends with Sauron. Sauron is the great betrayer. He, along with the faithful, is the reason that Númenor fell, that Ar-Pharazôn died. So we are going to avenge him, and we are going to attack Mordor at some point, rest assured, because I think I can also, but I'm not 100% convinced, get Temple Knight units from them, but I'm not 100% sure about that, we'll have to see. But for now, I want to get an alliance just so I have time and room to maneuver, to expand, to grow stronger. And also, Sauron betrayed us. He gained our trust and then he stabbed us in the back. It would be kind of poetic to also do the same thing to him. Gain his trust first. Say, we have the same enemy. We're up against Gondor. We are Black Númenorians. We love Morgoth, Melkor, whatever you want to name him. We're big fans. And then stab him in the back as well. That's something that I definitely want to do as well. So don't worry. The ceasefire or the alliance, with Mordor is very much a temporary measure and only for our own benefit. Because Mordor doesn't really have that much to expand towards if they're in alliance with us and we hold the passings here. They're just kind of stuck. Whilst we grow stronger and stronger, they kind of stagnate. And then the third and last point, and then I'll actually start playing the game, because I'm sure some of you are just like, just play the damn game, is the Palantir. And of course in Tarik-Pharazôn, or former Minas Tirith, we do have a Palantir, and the Palantir rule is very much still in effect in this campaign, which means I can toggle Fog of War every, let's say, 20 turns, but I'll count this as turn 30, so the next time we'll be at turn 50. But I completely just skimmed over it. I just forgot and didn't quite realize that we have a Palantir and we can now use the Palantir rule. So we can now toggle the Fog of War and see what's going on in the world. We are, of course, of Númenorian descent, of course, which allows us to use the Palantir without having too many other house rules in mind. I don't need sorcerers or anything else like that. So let's see what's going on, because we did get some interesting messages, mostly relating to Khazad-dûm and also Erebor, but it seems both factions are still alive. The dwarves are actually sort of expanding towards Khazad-dûm West, interestingly enough. Although it seems that Erebor has falls to the hands of Gondor, but that kind of happens a lot, and usually they reclaim it, and then they start pushing back the orcs. They also hold Witherboard. Gimli is over here being a Chad as well. He's also a bit of a Gimli Chad. Not a Gimel Chad, but a Gimli Chad. It's a little bit different. If I take a look at the other factions, it is only turn 32, so not a whole lot has happened. There's still a lot of rebel land here, so Ered, Luin and Angmar haven't really crossed paths just yet, but Angmar has picked up a lot of rebel territory. Bree is also just kind of doing their thing, the Northern Dunedain as well, not really expanding too much. But if, of course, the dwarves push out the orcs of the Misty Mountains, or the goblins of the Misty Mountains, that will allow Northern Dunedain to prosper a little bit better. But it will also be a matter of fact of whether or not the elves will try to take Zakala, for example. But there's still a lot of rebel land here. Dunland and otherwise just kind of chilling, not doing anything too crazy. The War of Isengard and Rohan, Foldberg has fallen, so has the Hornburg, interestingly enough. But Rohan is now setting up a bit of a counterattack. So this also leads me to believe that we don't have too much to worry about at the Aldberg, Calenhad, or Arminaleth border. As you can see, they don't even have any big garrisons over here. So we can rest assured that we don't need too many troops in Arminaleth, who's bringing in tons of cash, more than Tarik-Pharazôn, for example, because of course some devastation, yeah. Dol Amroth is having a good time taking Hodner, and it seems they're pushing onto Osterthil, which is actually good for us, because then once we have a ceasefire with Mordor, I don't think they're going to break our alliance anytime soon. I think they'll go after Dol Amroth, seeing as they border them. So at that point, that's actually good for us, keeping Dol Amroth busy. Umbar is still in rebel hands, which is kind of nice, because once I have a big enough army ready to go, I kind of want to take Umbar as well. I don't want to start in Umbar, but I do want to control Umbar, the Black Haven, of course, benefiting us greatly. Over here in Rovanian, we see Dorwinion actually expanding quite hard, Dol Guldur as well, but not to the south. It's actually interesting to see like a runic army all the way over here without actually taking the settlements. But Bur Ermanarikis, of course, has a very big garrison, and so does Lest. But it seems they have whittled it down to, yeah, if you take a look at the banners, there's barely any troops, but they still have 10 units, or actually 9 units. So that does mean that there's already been a lot of fighting for that settlement. But so far, nothing too interesting to report. Most factions are still just kind of holding on to their homeland, with the exception of Erebor, of course, although I think they will reclaim it. But yeah, we'll see, and we'll do another toggle fog of war, Jesus, at turn 50. What am I doing? There we go. Talking and typing at the same time does not benefit me all that much. So with that said, I think that's all my introductions aside. Eastern Osgiliath will still hold out for 3 more turns. I don't think they're going to sally out. If they do, we can crush them, I'm pretty sure. Although I'm not sure how whittled down those forces are. Eärendil also very, very weakened, also 3 turns. So as long as we have an alliance with Mordor at that point, I would feel sort of safe. Don't have too much to worry about, and we can focus on the troops in the fort and Karasas and Pelargir. Definitely areas I want to expand towards. Okay, can I train anything? No, we're getting Ar-Adûnâim armsmen over here. Great. Can I retrain anything? No. Can get some extra ships. I do want to get naval supremacy at some point, but right now it's not really that important just yet. To be honest, I think I can save some money. I don't need this big of an army to besiege Eärendil, so I can just plop down my more expensive units, which I think, yeah, archers are more expensive, into the fort. Just makes my economy a little bit better. Don't think there's anything else I want to do. So with that said, I will be seeing you all on turn number 33. And here we are, nothing to report, although the troops of Mordor are more and more assembling at the border of the Anduin. So, I mean, that kind of proves my point that I just don't want to fight Mordor just yet. Because then we'd truly be just be doing a Gondor campaign. So let's see, do you want map information? It's balanced. Oh, sorry, an alliance. It's balanced. Maybe if I throw some map information in there. I hope I can just achieve it with that. No, they just rejected it. I must inform you, goodbye. So maybe if we throw some money towards it, Boers will be more likely to accept. I mean, Osgiliath and Eärendil are not that difficult to hold. I'm not that worried about holding them against Mordor. It would just be a bit of a grind. And it would slow down my expansion quite a bit down here. So where did the forces of Dol Amroth go? They pulled back. Istian? I never took you for a shy person. Let's see. We do need a sizable garrison to keep the peace in Osgiliath or Barasgar, because I want to move more forces towards eastern Osgiliath. But so far I just can't train anything. 2 more turns for the Azrazair. We do have, of course, a tier 2 barracks here, which does allow us to get Abrazanim units pretty early on, if I get the 50% culture, which, you know, it's going to take a while. Once you take a settlement as the Ar-Adûnâim, it kind of takes a long time to get going. But there's nothing else to report at the moment. We got some extra forces in Barasgar. Nice, okay, good. Nice, nice, nice. 11 defense, 15 defense, that's very, very good. But so far I can't do anything over here. I could potentially get an army to attack Hellefindir, but I just don't think it's worth it. I need more lads. I need to retrain some lads as well. Can I train anything here? No, we're training. Trading. One more turn for the armsmen, which will make quite a bit of a difference. But as soon as we have the Mason's Halls, things will go a lot quicker. Downloading fishing village. Barrows. I don't think I can see the Barrows as a commercial resource. I have a hard time speaking today, I'm not quite sure why. Sometimes it happens. Hello, Bree. I wanted to talk to you, get some trade rights going. Oh, hello, Bilbo. It's Bilbo himself. He's just chilling in Mengelin, which is not a place for a hobbit to hang out. Let's ask for some money. Ah, no one wants my map information. Come on, dudes. I have Gondor inside territory information. Let's move to the Dunedain. Although, nah, actually, I don't want to talk to them. They're traitors. They're faithful, aren't they? Remnants of Arno. King of Anórien. Is there anything else I need to do at the moment? I don't think so. Our economy is okay. It's alright. I'm just waiting for buildings to be completed. That's all I'm doing. Soon enough we'll have the Master Mason's Hall in Middle-earth. I'm not sure if I want to go for the highest tier immediately, if I can. Or if I just want to start whipping out units like crazy as well. Need to get that culture up and going, which... it will take a while, unfortunately. But yeah, I'll be seeing you all back on turn number 34, although actually I do have a diplomat over here as well, don't I? At the Urun. Oh no, wait, that was that guy. Right, okay, never mind. I'll see you back on turn number 34. And there we go, Fornos is under attack. We'll liberate them soon. Wink wink, nudge nudge. Alright, so that is the Master Mason's Hall in Ar-Minaleth. Can we get the highest tier already? We cannot. Okay, that's actually a good thing. Let's see. Public order isn't massive. And a lot of it depends on our law. So if I get the conscription camp, I think that'll backfire. So let's go for the culture. The Adûnâim armsmen are ready to go. We'll take 17 turns to get another one, but that's okay. So Eärendil will fall in this turn. They'll sally out, no doubt. Eastern Osgiliath will fall this turn as well. They will sally out. I could actually move Nimruin towards Barasgar. I'm not sure why I didn't do that, because then I can get some extra forces. That's Aglaran. There we go. That's actually a decent army almost. I do really want to get an alliance with Mordor, because otherwise they'll attack me on the same turn, no doubt. They're just itching for a fight. So let's see. If I throw... I should throw a tribute towards them. They're more likely to accept, and I can always break it in case they declare war on me. Let's say a tribute of 1,000 for 5 turns. That's quite a good deal, right? Very generous. No. It seems they just don't want to, so that entire point is moot. My relations improved with Dol Guldur, so that's something. So maybe, just maybe, I should go for an alliance with Gondor instead then, or a ceasefire. Just because otherwise I'll be fighting at too many fronts at the same time, which I don't want. It's going to be very difficult to hold this crossing, both crossings that is, and also try to expand, not until I have the culture and the lads ready to go, which is one more turn. Oh, yeah. They're making it hard on me. Eärendil. Can I hold Eärendil with this army against, like, these guys. To be honest, I think I can. But let's give some extra archers. Then move these dudes towards Tarik-Pharazôn, and let's also move the Ar-Adûnâim armsmen there. I mean, I'm not too worried about losing Tarik-Pharazôn, because in the last episode we already figured it's very well defendable and the AI just can't deal with how many layered that settlement is. But, yeah, you know, I don't want to be fighting siege battles constantly. That's just going to be rough. Yeah, keep moving. I don't think there's anything else I want to do. I guess I want to look towards a ceasefire with Gondor then, which is a surprise to be sure. I'm not sure if it's a welcome one. But they're just gonna spam me like crazy. Well, I mean, we knew that was bound to happen by starting in Minas Tirith. If I wanted to cheese the game, which I don't want to do, but I'm just telling you, if you want to cheese this, if you want to avoid Mordor ever crossing, I would lift the siege and then besiege him again. That would be another 7 turns. They can't physically attack this settlement as long as I'm besieging it, right? And I could do the same here, and they would never be able to cross. And I could besiege both settlements with like a 1-unit army. To be honest, I don't think they would sally out. And that would mean that I could block both settlements. I could still have full armies marching into Gondor and taking settlements without having to risk being in a war with Mordor. But that's if I wanted to cheese, which I don't want to do. I want to avoid cheesing as much as possible, so I'm not going to do that. I think we can hold. I mean, Skimmelthon, he's a legend. Of course he can hold. And we have some other Ar-Adûnâim armsmen coming over. Soon we'll have Azrazair units. We should be okay. Emphasis on should be. Alright, I'll be seeing you all back on turn number 35, although I would imagine these guys will try to fight back. So you know what? I'll press the end turn, but I'll keep talking. Just so you guys can verify that nothing really happens during the end turns. Except now, of course, because Gondor's going to sally out. But Gondor, for some reason, is last in the queue for the turns. They always switch positions. I think that's because if you're playing as an evil faction, Gondor is always last. Which, on the previous attempt, was quite interesting, because Dol Amroth was first. Oh, there's so many Mordor armies. So many! Jesus Christ. Maybe I really should get allies with them. Look at how many! Okay, so wait, whoa, all that happened so quickly. They're besieging me. I can't move my my cursor. So I'll have to occupy. Okay, they're not selling out, but they are besieging Minas Tirith with a massive army. Okay. Ered Luin is staying on the good side. I have different things to worry about right now. We've taken Kedams, we've taken Osgiliath. There is actually still a general over there. What a brave man. And Mordor has massive armies. So right now I'm thinking the following. Eastern Osgiliath is a city. Eärendil is a citadel. Which means it's a custom battle map, and I think, if I'm not mistaken, it's very defendable. I'm thinking that I give Eastern Osgiliath to Mordor in exchange for an alliance. And then I can focus my armies on pushing against Gondor. I will fight the siege battle here because I think we can crush that army, and then they have nothing to strike at us. We can take Karasast and Pelargit possibly in one go. I'm thinking that's a good way to go about it. I hope it works. Let's already move the forces towards Barasgar. I do want to take Eastern Osgiliath because it is the city of Baruthiel. But this should work, right? And it's also more lore-friendly than cheesing the game. So I will give you Eastern Osgiliath. I'll just hold on to Eärendil. You should accept this, Mordor. Come on, this is a great deal. Yes, good. Beautiful. Doesn't mean they'll never attack me, but they shouldn't attack me anytime soon. And then Eärendil is also relatively safe, although I will leave some forces behind to defend it. But it's relatively safe. So I'll just wait one turn. I think those guys will attack me straight away. We crush them when they try to take Tarik-Pharazôn. And then we push out with some of the armies of Barasgar and Tarik-Pharazôn as well. Good. It does, of course, slow down the buildings, but at least we'll have culture still up and running. And now we can get some Azrazair units as well. Good. Okay, let's see. Anything else I can build or want to build? In Eärendil. What do we want to build there? What do we have for starters? We have a citadel, garrison quarters, good. Practice range, good. I want to get crossbowmen as quickly as possible as well. Okay, so Gondorian stables don't do anything for me, I don't think, so we can get rid of that. We do not get cavalry except for the Naru Royal Guard or in the conscription camps. So I'm thinking right now that we start with the Mason's Hall. It's only 2 turns and it will speed up everything else. Then we lift the siege of Tarik-Pharazôn, we get an army to take Karasast and then potentially look towards Pelargir. I think that's a good way to go about it. It's a large town as well, so that's ballista towers. Just slowly but surely push them out. Mordor holds Eastern as Gilead, but that's okay. I could have potentially asked for a little bit of cash as well, but I don't want to be too greedy. Okay, oh yeah, I can retrain Gimmel's. Nice. Can retrain these guys as well, get them some armor upgrades. Good, I don't think there's anything else I want to do at the moment. Making some big brain plays, but this isn't the easiest of campaigns because it's not a campaign that's like written out and I know exactly what I want to do. It's very much just winging it. So you just stick in the fort for now because you cost quite a bit in upkeep. And I'll also throw a couple units your way as well just to get some more free upkeep. Good. We'll have cavalry here as well moving out. We'll have a decent army to march on Karasast. And these borders should be relatively safe as long as we have an alliance with Mordor. Get on their good side before we backstab them. Okay, anything else I want to do except move my merchant manually, because otherwise he'll stop right there. And then move you towards the Smiles. You're almost there. Alright. Let's see. Yep, that's us. They like us. Good. Gain their trust. Very nice. Our production is top tier. But do you see how strong Mordor is? I'm just not strong enough to fight against them and Gondor at the same time. So yeah, I'll see you all back on turn number 36. Okay, no attack just yet. They are just holding out. That's alright. They're probably just building more siege equipment. Yeah. That's fine. So I hope Mordor goes take Ostithil and then fights Hodenor, pushing towards to the Thoros as well. But right now they're just kind of stacking up at Eärendil, which intimidates me a little bit, I must say. Alright, on the middle left we got the Dark Sanctuary. Good. Let's get the Dark Shrine immediately. 4 turns instead of 6. That's quite good. And then Barasgar, we got the Master Mason's Hall. I can also go immediately for the highest tier, which I think I want to do, to be honest. Yeah, that's going to save us much more time in the long run. I need to start thinking long term, you know. And right now they're not putting any forces in Eastern Osgiliath, which is quite nice. I hope they keep that up. If I ever go to war with Mordor, I can just take it without any bloodshed. Beautiful. Alright, let's go put you south, see that you can try to talk to Khand and stuff. Maybe, just maybe, we can convince the other men, like Harad, like Khand, to betray Mordor. That would be quite nice. Because we right now are in a good diplomatic position. We're allied to Isengard and Mordor, so we can also turn them against each other at some point as well, which can be quite fun. We need to not only be shrewd warriors, but shrewd diplomats as well. And I don't want to talk to the Elves. I hate the Elves. I do want to talk to the Orcs of Gundabad. There are some factions that I just cannot cooperate with, even if I want to use it against or to my own benefit, and the Elves is one of them. Okie dokie, I think that's all for this turn. As soon as I move. Anagamite. It's a difficult name. Are you doing anything? No. He's a bean counter. Nice. So I think these smiles were less productive than these ones, right? Yeah, so let's move him over. Alright, we've moved Mr. Marmalite up there, so now we can end the turn and hopefully these guys will attack me. Okay, the Gondorians are still not attacking me. I'll give them one more turn, and if they don't attack me then I'll have to gather an army and try to, I don't know, achieve something. Although I can still just wait out 11 turns and it actually doesn't hurt me all that much, because I can start getting more units and retrading units here. So let's see, we got the Mason's Hall in Eärendil. Oh right, I need to rename Eärendil. I'm an idiot. I didn't rename Osgiliath because, you know, we're going to donate it, or we have donated it to Mordor. But here we go, I have a good name for Eärendil. And that is... Oh no. There we go. I know how to fix it now. Whenever you can't double click on a settlement, you just press escape twice and it fixes it. It took me 5 campaigns to realize that. And my name for Eärendil is Andúi, which is obviously a reference to the Anduin. Andúi Thani. Oops. I need to put a little hat on that. There we go. Andúi Thani. Which means land of the Anduin, because it is a piece of land in the middle of the Anduin. There we go. You don't need that much creativity. So now we have Ar-Minaleth, Andúi Thani, Barasgar, and Tarik-Pharazôn. And soon all the settlements will be named in Adûnâic fashion. Okay, he has put a force in Eastern Osgiliath, which is okay. If he wants to occupy that, so be it. What shall we get in Andúi Thani? I think we also just keep building Master Mason's Hall. It's an investment we do right now, but it will pay back dividends. I've said that a million times, and I will stick with it. Okay, yeah, hopefully they will attack me soon, man. I'm not sure how much more siege equipment you want, but if I have to attack them on the field, I can get forces from Barasgar and the Withani and the fort here as well, and that should be enough. Okie dokie, Gimmelthon is at full strength again, which is amazing. Our merchant is now arriving at the Hobbit Smiles. Or just short. Damn it. But he'll start raking in tons and tons of cash. Diplomat. Hello, Gondor. I mean, I don't want to take all of Gondor before I go to war with Mordor, just so you know. If I can go up to, like, Tarnost and just shut it off here, or maybe just Pelargir and Karasat and then turn my attention towards Mordor. Just because I also want to give Gondor a fighting chance against Isengard and Edwythe, if they go to war with each other. I just don't want to completely ruin their game. Okie dokie. Alright, I'll see you all back on turn number 38, or unless Mr. Celefindir finally pulls his head over his ass and starts attacking me. Ah, there we go. Celefindir finally decided to attack Gimmelchad and his Chadlings. So, it is a big army. It's 17... Oh no, wait, it's actually 15 forces? If my math is correct. Yep, 15 forces. But it shouldn't be too difficult because we know that the AI can't really deal with the settlements. They don't have any, like, scary units. Most of them are pretty low tier. They don't have a general either. I don't trust Mordor at all. I feel like they're going to immediately betray the alliance we've got going, which would be horribly annoying. Don't do it, Mordor. Just don't. Push south, yes. Oh my god. Anyway, first things first, let us defend Tarik-Pharazôn. Let's quickly save. And just hold off the invader, and then we can start looking towards expanding again.
Muster your courage, men.
Alright, there we go. Let's start deployment. I could move out my cavalry again and just buy me some time. I think I just might. Last time my cavalry got annihilated by the Blackroot Vale archers, but they have nothing like that. They just have some regular archer militia, which is significantly less scary. Okay, so... Can I put no one on the gatehouse? That's a shame. Let's see. I just can't move anyone down. Okay, there we go. I do want to have archers on the walls, but I don't want them to fire on, like, one unit of territorial guardsmen. That just feels like a waste. So yeah, just put them there, put them there, put them everywhere, whilst also having the towers. Gosh, kind of depends on how wide they go. They're not going that wide. I could potentially, can I put like archers up to the second level and have them firing down? No, I can't. Okay, that's a shame. I'll just pop them behind then. So that's my archers battalions ready to go. I will put my infantry close enough to the gate, whilst also being ready to provide support on the walls. I don't have that much infantry, to be honest. And I'll move the cavalry out immediately. They're very close to our front line. I just run into them so they drop their ram and then go away. There we go. I don't mind cheesing on the battlefield as much as I mind cheesing on the campaign map. Let's see what they do now. They're pushing forth all their rams at the same time. Okay, they're going for the full-on invasion now. Do I try to hold the outer layer, or do I immediately try to push back? Man. It sucks that these ballista towers are significantly weaker than any other ones. Because otherwise I'd feel kind of safe in blowing up their siege towers, and even some of their rams. Okay. Who's that? Guardsmen. I feel like my arrows are a little bit wasted on guardsmen, because they have such high defense. Alright, now you can fire. But don't fire on them, please. Although I think you might... yeah, you are. Nah, that's just a waste. That's just a waste. Wait for those guys to be in range, and then rain hell upon them. They do have a cavalry unit as well, so if they really want to put an end to my cavalry, they can. Brave Gondorians. Oh, they're being shot. Don't want that. Alright, there's no one in range yet. Come on, boys. You got a bloody wall. Should give you a significant range advantage. It seems like Rohan units have more range then, because they're already in range. 170 compared to 150. Oh, that's quite a significant difference actually. We're being shot at. Alright, fire away, laddies. Ballista towers should also be firing. Let's give these guys a charge. See how the others respond. Poor guys. Yeah, if we crush this army, Karasas and Pelargir should be wide open. I'm not sure where all these forces keep piling on from. But of course, Gondor only has us as an enemy right now, so that does make sense. They can use all their military against us and us alone. They don't have to worry about Mordor right now. Okay, charging territorial guardsmen is just rough. But so far we're keeping them busy. We've already killed 3%, so pretty good, pretty good. Alright, pull them out. If our archers are out of ammo, we do need to pull back to the second tier. Put them in a choke point. They're gonna take that ram, aren't they? Yeah. Figured. That's okay. That's alright. Oh, they're moving it away again. This AI just can't deal with this map. And they're bringing in the Gondor militia. Okay, interesting. There's a lot of troops right here. Keeping me a little bit busy, making it difficult for my cavalry. Oh, please light it on fire. That would make my day. Yeah, I'm not sure how the ballista towers work. I just feel like they're not doing anything at the moment. Do I hear them? Don't really hear them, I just hear archers firing. No. Need to keep running. Archers, if you can, fire on the militia. Because they're more offensive than defensive, so they're a better target for you. Yes, you go take that ram and put it back home again. And then you run into them, stop them from assailing us. There we go. Good charge, actually, quite effective. Losing a couple in the process, but that's okay. They're spazzing out, good. Is he going to pick up that? They're picking up that ram. Are they going for it? It seems that they are. This is becoming increasingly strenuous. Charge, then get out. That was a horrible charge. It's getting the job done, but I'm losing a lot of my horses. The sacrificial lamb or horse. Pick your poison. Alright, boys. Boom. Please light something on fire. I'm just not lucky with my damn damn ballista towers. At least those guys were dropping. Look at all the corpses. Just wish we could use the trebuchets on top of the wall. Alright, are you going to push to the gate? Because then I might have to pull out. But so far, so good. We just need more infantry. Barely have any infantry. Okay, he's bringing in a second force. I need to get my cavalry back inside the keep, I think. Otherwise they're going to get attacked. Alright, archers, if you're out of ammo, you pull back. It's as simple as that. And then we pull them to the second tier. Get all their forces in there. And then we just pop our ability and they should rout. Alright, get inside. I don't care if you open the gate by accident and someone streams in, that's okay. Get in! Oh, come on! Cavalry was just not listening there. I gave them very clear commands and they just didn't move at all. And now you're gonna get yourself killed, you dumbasses. Alright, if you're out of ammo, you pull back. Infantry also pull back already. Pull out, pull back. Come on. There's nothing for you left up there. We've done all we can. Stop chasing my cavalry, I swear to God. Yeah, just run to the edge of the map. Alright. That should be everyone moving, right? Oh no, you still have ammo, the weeaboos. I could keep the weeaboos on the gate, but we're at the wall. Pull, come on, move. They're stuck. They're taking too long. Alright, they will just have to hold the wall then. They will probably die up there. Oh no, I don't want to lose the weeaboos. No, not the weeaboos. Units just sometimes are way too slow to respond. At least we can still get some good shots at these guys. But yeah, the rest of my army should pull back. They should now sending everything in. At least the weeaboos should be able to hold the walls like pretty damn effectively. I think the ballistics they're firing on the units on the field there. The weeaboos should have no problem with the territorial guardsmen. Just firing at point blank. Oh my god. Guard mode for archers is OP, my lads. They got nothing on us. Okay, so we need to clean up this mess a little bit. Okay, my cavalry is being left alone now. Or I could pull back even further and hold them at... Isn't there like a second gate they have to push through anyway? So I could wait out the timer as well. I'm pretty sure... Yeah, there's a second gate here. That just feels a little bit too cheesy. Oh, why are you all the way up there? Now we're just gonna try and make them rout and kill them. That is the plan. It's gonna be a little bit tough. Gonna be a tight squeeze. But we have a special ability we can use. We have overwhelming numbers. We have weeaboos who are just holding them in place with no problem. Yeah, in these 1v1 situations they shine, man. Keep them on guard mode, you know. That makes them not too aggressive. And their forces are piling in. Good, 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 good. Ballistic Tower should still be active. They're leaving my cavalry alone, so I can already like push them in a bit closer. The moment they start running, we're gonna make him all our prisoner. The weeaboos so far have lost no one. Just amazing. Good. Good, good, good. That actually works out for us. They're just gonna exterminate that unit with like no casualties or barely any casualties. Let's just hope that those guys don't jump in there as well, but they are just going in one at a time right now. Just a big old line. Cavalry as well. Archers as well. Good, good, good. We've lost one weeaboo. Oh, another Tarik. Why are you in that position? I really don't think I told you to go into that position specifically. I know we've lost 2 weeaboos. That's okay. They've lost 100 territorial guardsmen. Good, good, good. Okay. It's important that we crush this army, otherwise we'll never be able to expand anywhere. Okay, how are they firing arrows? They're just firing through the big ass rock? Is that what they're doing? Yeah. Some of them are firing through the gate, but a lot are just going straight through the rock, which is a little bit BS. Do I just stand here and take it like a man? I honestly don't think I have much of a choice. Which is very annoying. I'm going to lose a lot of men to this. But I guess I should pull back to the top tier then, because then the archers won't be able to fight at me all the time. As annoying as it is. And it is very annoying. Or I could just send in Gimel-Chat to kill them all. Nah, we're gonna just pull them back to the second tier, or the third tier actually. Robbie actually made a nice comment about Minas Tirith or Tarik-Pharazôn. And he said that Tarik-Pharazôn is kind of like an onion. Kind of like an ogre as well. It has many layers, and it makes Gondorians cry. So that is a very apt comparison. Oh, those guys are toast, man. Alright, pull back then. You want a piece of this? I'll give you a piece of this. Or I could just pull back all the way to the second gate, but then we're just gonna have trouble, I think. So the question is, of course, how do we go about this? Because I don't really have too much of a chokehold here. Can do it a little bit, perhaps? Just gonna be a big-ass push fight. But we have the Gimel-Chad, so, you know. If I use his ability to right time, this is screwed. They're coming in. 11 clansmen first. Good, good, good. Yeah, send them all in. Okay, our weeaboos are having a harder time with the last, like, 25 of those guys compared to the first 120, which is a little bit odd. Nice charge in their rear. Get in there, boys. And wait for them all to be in position. And then we just plop the war cry. Yeah, they don't really know how to respond to this, do they? They're dropping. Oh, they're trying to push through. That's going to cost you dearly.
Fought long and are becoming tired.
Oh! Wait, what? I pressed Númenor. Did that just make everyone rout? What the hell just happened? Why did I suddenly win? There's still time. What? They're not running. I still want to kill them, actually. Do I continue? Yeah, they're routing. They're routing. Are they all routing? No, they're just pulling back. I have no idea what the hell just happened. I'm very confused. If we had a full route going, then I'd understand. Those guys are just walking away. Guess I'll try to block the gate then. What the hell just happened? I'm very confused. Like, very confused. As in, I have no idea why the hell we just... I've never had that happen before. But I do want to kill some more, because we've only killed 28% so far, which is nothing. Okay, so they're still trying to push on. That's just Archer Militia, though. If we can get the Chad in there, they will all die. Come on, Chad! Now Weeaboo's just blocking the entrance there, or the exit in that case. Cavalry's in position. Those archers should have nothing on us. We need to push in aggressively though, use shield wall. Otherwise the rear archers is going to have a field day pushing against us. I wish I still had the Númenorian war cry ready to go. Yeah, I'm not sure. The battle is won, but they're not routing. I hope they rout soon, so we don't lose too many. Okay, so far the stats are going massively in our favor. There's some territorial guardsmen up against the Weeaboos. I could try to actually fight them on the field, because then I have the cavalry support. That would be better. Alright, please rout, please rout. You're just Arch Militia, you got nothing on us. Please rout. Oh, yes, the Horde. It's so good. Look how fast we're pushing them away. It's incredible. We are losing some numbers of our own, but I think it's worth it. We've got armies ready to go in Cadandros and Osgiliath, or Anduithani and turns the page. Barazgar. I still have to memorize the names, sorry. I wasn't paying attention here. Timer's almost out, which sucks. Oh, they're taking the battery ram away with them. Like, it's not like they ran out of siege equipment either, because then you can also lose the game if you still need to, like, defeat or break down a gate, but you don't have any rams or ladders or anything of the sort anymore. That can also lead to an automatic loss. But I've never seen an automatic loss like this, for no apparent reason. I'm gonna lose my Weeaboos. I'm throwing them away. Thing is, I can end it whenever I want, so as soon as we hit 85%, I will end it. It seems everyone is outside now. Cavalry run away. They're getting gobbled up by that cavalry, which is horribly annoying. We need to rout them. Wait, are you still fighting or not? I just don't understand. They like move away, but then they're still fighting, and then they're not fighting, and then they are fighting. Make up your damn mind, Gondor. Yeah, my Weeaboo is getting surrounded. Ah, I should have just kept them on the wall. Wait for the reinforcements to arrive. My cavalry isn't listening. Please Weeaboo survive. I think they might heal a couple of units at the very least. Because my forces are taking way too long to get down. It sucks, man. Come on! What's taking you so damn long? 66% is not enough. Yeah, this battle definitely could have gone better in terms of how many we lose compared to how many we kill. Absolutely not great results. Timer's running out and just Gimmelchad's taking a sweet ass time. Come on, get down there. Weeaboos need our help. But in terms of exterminating the army, we will succeed. Just wish they'd automatically rout when they lose a battle. Feels like they should, you know. All hope is lost. They are running away, but they're not routing, although they kind of are routing, but they're not really routing. It's a weird state of events. At least the Ballista Towers are firing. Surprised that general's still alive. That captain, I should say. But here come our lads. Good, good, good. Now we can crush them. And that should be the 85% handily. 72. And there goes Captain Calafindir. He's caused me too much grief, man. Jesus Christ. Where do you think you're going? Where do you think you're going? 78%? That's not enough. Where's the rest of that army? Oh, they're just standing there. Okay. My god, what a weird battle. I don't think I've ever had a battle quite this weird. Come on. Are you gonna throw your jabbies? I don't want to run you in just yet. I'm waiting for Gimel Chad to arrive. Alright, this should lead us to 85% quite handily, and that army is gone then. Please let that be the last of those Gondorian stacks, man. They just keep on coming. Where are you going? 81%. They're running away. The weeaboos are dead, but I think they can actually be healed. We got 3 more minutes, lads. Those guys are using the ram as a shield. 81%. No, don't tell me we're gonna be like 84%, but I think that's actually counting some guys that ran across the line there. Maybe if we kill them, 28 more territorial guardsmen might be enough. Kill them! They're routing now. We got a minute, we got a minute. Come on. Oh, come on, dudes. You're so annoying. It says 91, but that's not a 100% correct number. 15 seconds, 14 seconds, just get them. Okay, we got most of them at least. Oh, the battle's still ongoing. It never ends. Ooh-wee. Okay. That should be enough, I think. That was a very weird win. Okay, we healed quite a bit. 35%, they got 82. Fuck. So that army will, I think, still be alive, technically. Only a small amount, though. Okay, I mean, for the kill death ratio, it's a pretty good result. 235 by not another Royal Guard. Naru Tarik killing 291. The weeaboos 224. They healed some. Good. It will take a while to get them retrained again, though, which is a real shame because that's a great unit to have. But there we go. We hold Tarik-Pharazôn, and that should be a bit of a gap that we have to push on to Karasast and Pelargir. Right, there we go. At least it's a big ransom value. Not that I care. Seriously? He's besieging me with the same army, I think? Those remnants? Is that even illegal? Or legal, sorry. It is illegal. Where did you get Gondor units? Sorry, I mean Gondor archers and spearmen from Osgiliath. Where did those come from? He's still like pulling the weirdest kind of armies out of his ass. I don't trust him, but we are allied, so he shouldn't betray me unless he can't expand anywhere elsewhere, and he can expand elsewhere, namely in the south. So I don't feel too safe sending over too many forces out of Osgiliath, but at the same time I need to attack Captain Duralath, because otherwise he's going to keep harassing me. So let's get this army on the go then. Let's see who's the best. Okay, yeah. Agladon, you will move out. Let's see. Some of these armies are quite rubbish. Some of these units are quite rubbish. We do have Gimmelkart joining as well. Bounce of power is massively in our favour. Shouldn't be too hard of a fight. Just need to hit the Gondor archers hard. Okay, let's save the game and let's get rid of this army and then finally start pushing onwards. Alrighty, with Minas Tirith in the background. We do have some archers here ready to go. Nice. So even some armor upgrades. Nice, looking good. Getting some chainmail. Quite like that. They do have cavalry as well, but we have upgraded territorial guardsmen. Look at that. Oh yes, very nice. And we also have, of course, Gimel Chad coming in to help us to take down the cavalry specifically, I'd say. Are those your... no, your archers in the back. They're running to Minas Tirith. It's kind of weird that Gimel Chad is not coming from Minas Tirith itself. But okay, there we go. Yeah, these boys need to be retrained immediately after that last battle, but... At least I can start getting Azrazair units now, but it's just taking so damn long to get the units that I want to get. Gondor archers. They look quite nice, I must say. Even with the non-full plate armor. Why do you need to get so close? You have more range than your Gondor friends. Alright. I would like to use Mr. I forgot his name, but my general, to take down their cavalry. He's moved his archers inside his spearmen, that's good. Makes it easier for our archers to hit something. Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. I do need to do some testing with halberdiers, because I've been getting so many conflicting reports on how to use halberdiers correctly. It's becoming kind of difficult to just know how to use them correctly, but so far I don't really like them too much, to be honest. They're just not nearly as good as pikes. They're just like worse spearsmen, in a way. They're spearmen without shields, which is just a little sad. We are destroying their archers, though, which is quite nice. I thought they would put up more of a challenge. Alright, Gibble Chad, get in there. Bring out your cavalry as well. Don't care too much about your infantry. Maybe leave that behind. What are you doing, Gondor? Just go home, man. I mean, this used to be your home, I guess, but go to your new home. Right, so our general is now fighting. I do want to keep my guardsmen aside to fight against the cavalry. No, no, cavalry! Oh, I hate you, cavalry. I hate you. Move! Why are you so friggin' slow? I shouldn't be playing at 6 times speed, I guess, for starters. Oh, God. This battle is just not going well. Yeah, just run into them. Yeah, why don't you? I know I gave you the order to do that, but I've already regretted. Let's see. Like, their horses are just so bloody nimble. Gondor militia go there. Cavalry hit those guys. Then you get. No, why did you stop? Oh my god. I didn't tell you to stop. I told you to charge those guys, and they saw that as okay, we're gonna stop and then charge. There's no time to stop. Yeah, those halberdiers are getting chewed up. I really need to get my units retrained, man. Ugh. So annoying. But soon we can. Soon. It's just a matter of time. Alright, great charge on them. Just give them something to think about. Alright, finally. I'm not sure what my cavalry is doing there. Our ability has massive range, so I do feel kind of safe in using it there. Alright, charge the Gondor spearmen in the rear, because they're quite tanky. Not like that, though. Beautiful. How are those guys still at 61? They were fighting against territorial guardsmen. If I charge territorial guardsmen with Gondor cavalry militia, you can bet your ass they're all dead immediately. Guess they're upgraded. Damn it. Ah, good, they're routing. Alright, we got this. Naru versus cavalry should be a complete stomp. Good to see that it is. Those guys are toast. Yeah, Gondor right now can just pump out so many more units than we can. Our recruitment problems are really our biggest concern at the moment. Once we can get our units in like sizable numbers, we can really start making a difference. Alright, run them down. We do need about 5% more to kill. Cavalry, get on that. And that should be the last of them. No? There's still a unit that's fighting? Aha, these guardsmen. They will guard till the end, I guess. Nope. Oh, there we go. 91%, that should be enough, yeah. Don't think there's anything else I want to do. Stop fighting. Stop fighting. Yeah, that's good enough. Let's see, 181 for 543. Pretty good result, but they pump out 500 units and I can't pump out 180 units. Not anytime soon, but I mean, it's good for now. I can live with that. And let's execute them, of course. Get out of here, punks. So yeah, then there is of course the question of Barasgar. I mean, I can pump these units there, but if he attacks me, we're screwed. even though these aren't exactly elite units, but the Nazgul is enough to put a stop to my plans. I can get this army to try and attack Karasast. If we hold Karasast, we can defend Karasast, I think, even more easily than Minas Tirith, because we'll have more OP ballista towers. So I wouldn't mind sending over some units, although they need retraining badly. But they should be able to reach Karasast in one go, right? Oh, the fort actually blocks me. Wow, that's annoying. If I besiege the fort with one unit, I think we can move freely to Karasast. And that army in the fort should be like pretty damn weak. So let's see, who can I retrain? Just the Gondor units. So if I send over the Rosadan units, just the Ar-Adûnâim units, with like this unit of archers to besiege the fort. We'll just siege them out. I don't think they will sally out. Maybe give them some cavalry just to feel safe. Those guys can stay there, and then these guys... I can't actually move to Karasast. This fort actually blocks that. Huh. That's interesting to know, I didn't know that. So yeah, we'll leave you behind. Is there anything else I can do or want to do? Don't think so. Any units I can get? I can retrain these guys, but that's just for armor upgrades or weapon melee bonus. Not quite what I need. We'll have one more Azrazir ready to go in the next turn, so at least we have that. Okay, but they do take like 5 turns to get another unit of them. Annoying, annoying, annoying. Difficult, difficult, difficult. I really need to get my culture up. It's coming along, it's chugging along, and soon we'll have the Masons Guild Towers. That will speed everything up. Okay, let's put my merchant, Mr. That guy. And that's bringing 2,205. Jesus Christ. Okay, this guy's just soloing my economy at this point. Nice. In case you were doubting the Hobbit smiles, because I know some of you are still doubting it. That should be enough evidence that they are really damn good for the merchants. Nice. Okay, I don't think there's anything else I want to do. Just kind of pray that Mordor doesn't attack me. So I should keep my diplomat close by in case they try to attack me, that I can just throw some money that way to leave me alone. Because I need to expand. I think maybe taking Karasast and then Pelargir and then maybe try to get a ceasefire with Gondor might be in order. I'm quite happy with that terrain. I can just spend some time rebuilding and then maybe go to war with Mordor a first time. Try to take Minas Morgul. Okay, I think that's all for this turn, so I'll see you back on turn number 39. I hope nothing too scary happens. I guess I can actually move part of this army at least to this guy just to make him a bit more secure, and then move the rest over. And then we can just siege out the fort and then siege out Karasast. Or maybe try to attack it. If we only have 2 units, we can try to attack it. Alright, I'll see you back on turn number 39. Alright, mission expired because Mordor took it. But that's good. Oh, he's also moved those forces away. Okay, I think we can sort of trust Mordor at the moment. I don't think they're going to attack me anytime soon. They should now focus on taking down Dol Amroth, which is good. Although I don't want them to grow too strong, of course. But we should keep them in check, and we should be able to grow alongside with them. So Gondor is using the time we are spending to try and besiege the fort by rebuilding their armies again. Which is annoying. But yeah, I'm not going to run into a Gondor fort. I'm not that stupid. That economy is keeping stable. At the moment we start like getting more buildings, it always kind of takes a bit of a dent. We can get trade routes, which would bring in a lot of cash, I think. But that's just not really a priority. Priority is culture. We can now build something like a Dark Shrine in 3 turns, which is just damn good. Let's get that. Anything else we can get? No, okay. But with the Mason's Guild House in Tarik-Pharazôn, that will speed everything up. Like, for example, let's see, mines, 3 turns instead of the regular 6. 5 turns, nope, 3 turns. You know, 12 turns, only 6 turns. That saves so much time. So I'm pretty damn happy with that. Okay, yeah, let's just keep doing that. Training units, retraining units, good. Let's send over all our forces. Put all our eggs in one basket. Can I train anything at all? No, not yet. No, not yet. Okay, nothing else to report then. This guy is probably racking up experience like crazy. Yeah, he's already bringing 2.5k. Jesus Christ, man. That's pretty damn good. And you are still moving towards Gundabad, Mr. Middle-earth, which is good. Do I have trade rights with Dol Amroth, actually? I don't. Might as well get it. They will soon lose Horror, although they have a big garrison there. They might just try to keep Mordor very busy. Good, okay, nothing else to report, I don't think, so I'll be seeing you all back on turn number 40. I hope now that we don't get attacked at Tarik-Pharazôn so often anymore, yeah, we should get a lot extra cash of devastation that is disappearing now. Alright. Okay, there we go. Oh, and actually the council wants me to get a trade agreement with Dol Amroth anyway, so that's pretty good. I just don't understand how this guy is still alive, but okay. Alright, and Meldir's that over well. Okay, so Dol Amroth is definitely going to keep Mordor busy for a little bit, so that's very, very good. We trade with Istari. Good. Everyone's happy. Everyone's, except Gondor, just looking like Dol Amroth, like, what the hell, man? Where the hell did this army come from? The Morthon... Oh my god, how can he afford that? Oh, I hate Gondor. I could try to take the fort, but we'll lose so many men. We could definitely crush this army in that fort, no doubt. Yeah, we need to... I do think we need to fight this guy on the field. We do have cavalry, we do have a strong army. I'm just thinking maybe we need to send Gimel-Chad to fight. I need his special ability. But the problem is, can a general, a regular general, keep the peace in Tarik-Pharazôn? Yes. Okay, Agdaran, you go to Barasgard. Gimel-Chad, you take command of the army. Okay. Boop, 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 boop. Maybe leave the weeaboos. Okay, you can't move them anymore. This army will try to attack me. I'm not sure if that will be a bridge fight, because I don't think it will be a bridge fight, because I'm behind the bridge. Question is, do I get the fort first, or do they attack me first, and then I get the fort? If I get the fort, I'd happily defend it. That would be a lot of fun. We could definitely crush them. Let's see. Okay, first and foremost, what can we build? Barasgard got the Masons Guild House. Great. That means we can also start expanding culture there, which is great. Let's get some territorial guardsmen. And then Arminaleth got the Dark Shrine. Good. Culture is going to start increasing rapidly there. We already have a garrison squadron ready to go. So we can't get a higher tier of culture. We can't get the conscription camp just yet. So I think I'll get upgraded roads there. Or let's start with the land clearance, because that also improves the population growth. And we are relatively close to getting it to a fortress. And you are just bringing in more and more cash. Beautiful. Let's see. Oh, I could have talked to the Forta. But we'll talk to Gundabad itself. My god, Gondor is just pumping out units like crazy, man. Jesus Christ. Ay, ay, ay. I could potentially merge some units and get like an extra unit of Rosadan, but I don't think it's necessary. This army, we can, I think, crush them with just our Númenorian Warcry and then routing all of them. It's just a pain in the ass. Like, where do they keep coming from? Oh boy. And I do want Karasast and Pelargir before I get a ceasefire with Gondor, because you might be thinking, why don't you just get a ceasefire already and spend some time getting more forces? But that would leave Gondor, in my opinion, too strong. If I take Karasast and Pelargir, I think we're at roughly the same strength as Gondor in terms of settlements. So that would make me a little bit more happy. And also, those are very defendable positions. Yeah, so let's just save in case anything goes awfully wrong. Let's do a double save. Oops, not load game, save game. And then see what Gondor does. Oh boy. Okay, so he's attacking me with the smallest army of the two first. I mean, Captain Faramir. Oh, interesting. It's a good way to test, I guess, whether or not we get the bridge battle. I'm assuming not, seeing as there are also reinforcements. And I think the battlefield will be... The battlefield is usually where the defender is standing, so I don't think we get the bridge. But that's okay, we don't need the bridge for this fight, it's not too hard of a fight. Let's save the game, and let's see what we can pull out. And if it is a bridge fight, I would feel a lot better about fighting Din and On. So let's figure it out as we go.
Muster your courage, men!
Okay, so it's not a bridge battle, as we thought. I'm actually like really surprised just by how much spam Gondor is sending my way, like seriously. I'm very happy with the Azrazair units though. Okay, and I think they're also, I think Anórien pointed out that they have higher speed than regular units. Yeah, they're faster than Gondorians, so we can actually use them to also run down units that are routing. Okay, nothing too fancy, we're just going to use our overwhelming numbers and our cavalry to crush them along with Gimel-Chad. I'm just going to start by taking down the first army and then up to the second army. No fancy tactics for me today. Oh, are you seriously spawning right there? Ah, you are an annoying little... Are they moving aggressively? They are, aren't they? I need to pull back. Like, rapidly. If you're in... Goodness gracious. Because they're like running at me like crazy. That's very annoying. Oh god. Yeah, I need to get into defensive formation, otherwise I'm gonna have a very hard time against all these guys. Run, run, run. Let's pray they don't use their cavalry. Ah, it's annoying they came from that position, man. They spawned there. It's like the worst possible spawn for those reinforcements. Yeah, you assholes. I hate you. I hate you so much. Jesus Christ, you are annoying, Gondor, and you're spamming more than Mordor even. Like, seriously, where do you keep pulling those militia from? When I play Gondor, I can never get that many forces. Also, what kind of formation are my units holding right now? It's not exactly what I had in mind. Okay, we've made it to our position. It's at least more defendable than the other one. Need to keep an eye on those guys. Don't trust them. Alright. Give you a taste of your own medicine, eh, scum? What are you doing? Need to be careful for those Lebanese Marines, because they can actually do a lot of damage. We do have Ar-Adûnâim Marksmen, so yeah. That makes my day. Okay, yeah, what the hell are you doing, mate? Cavalry! As soon as they're in range, fire on them instead. I want the cavalry to take down the archers. You guys just stop fighting for a moment. You guys should be able to switch targets. Nope. If you can't switch targets, you don't fire for just a little bit. Because the cavalry will take care of the arch militia like that. Boom. Done deal. They should rout by all means. Yep. Took them a little bit longer than expected. But that was the only logical solution. Alright. Get in there. Start fighting. Territorial guardsmen coming in hard. Alright. Toot toot. Careful for that cavalry. Oh, that cavalry are gonna ruin my day, aren't they? They're already working hard to do so. God damn it. Is it? It's going okay. A little bit annoyed that nobody routed. I thought sometimes when you pop the ability to just rout immediately. Alright, guardsmen, if you can take down their cavalry, that would make my day. Their cavalry is very annoying. Come on, charge that cavalry. Lock them down. How are they still pushing through? I don't understand. Oh, they're already running. Beautiful. That's very early. Nice job blocking them, protecting your raider friends. Or your archer friends, Mr. Raider. Mixing up the Azrazair names. They're also similar. Yeah, I don't want them to get away all the way, but I don't think I have much of a choice. I need my cavalry elsewhere at the moment. Like over here, for example. Archers. Why aren't you routing? The sheer smell of Gimmelchad's testosterone should make you just lose heart immediately. And now your general's dead as well. Seriously, just go home, man. Oh, we've lost 14%. That's pretty bad considering there's still a massive army coming over, which I just don't know where he keeps pulling them from. It's very annoying that he does, though. Oh my god. That cavalry militia is so damn tough. Alright, 64%. I mean, it is the Gimel chat, of course, so we will also heal quite a few numbers. So that's pretty good. Charge them, they're gonna rout. There we go. Alright, that's one general dead, and that's two generals dead. Something something war pony. And it wasn't a war pony, I can tell you that much. Alright, my chadlings. Let's go, go, go. Losing more cavalry than I would like, but at least we've run them down. Oh yes, we will continue. Okay, so that's 70%. That's not too bad, considering it's just Gondor is just blatantly cheating with how many forces they keep pulling out of their ass. If they were playing by the same rules, we would stand a much better chance, because after having crushed 3 full banner stacks of them at Minas Tirith, they would kind of be running low on resources and just recruitment pool as well, which is our main problem at the moment. It's not money, I can tell you that much. It's just recruitment pools. Okie dokie, but so far so good. 91%, I'll take that. Let's see, we should be healing up back to like 14? 13, even better. 228 casualties for 1070 kills, that's pretty good. Both armies should be exterminated. Let's see, 150 for the Gimel Chad, which is by far the most. Nice. Okay, execute them. And then you attack us. Now, seeing that it isn't a bridge battle, I do need to be careful on whether or not I just blindly accept it. He has only one... the game merged some of my units. No, I hate when he does that. I could try pulling back a little bit in hopes that it would be a bit more of a favorable fight. I could try to also lure him into a siege battle. At Minas Tirith. It would be the easiest way to get rid of him. Let's see. I will save the game. I hope that a short withdraw is enough. It is. And he's besieging Tarik-Pharazôn, but we retreated to the wrong place. So that leaves me with the question. They want us to block Tharagon Lost. Why? No. Although one of the best units available should be the Ar-Adûnâim armsmen. But that aside, I could now push towards Karasast. If this guy wants to take Minas Tirith, he can't take Minas Tirith because we can exploit its defenses pretty damn easily. I don't mind cheesing that, to be honest, because he's cheesing hard as well. So yeah, we'll take Karasast instead then. We'll try to get rid of this army. Or I could just attack him right now. But I fear it's just so many. It's a full banner stack. Or close to it, it's 18 units instead of 20. Most of the units are pretty trash, but there's a lot of them. Ringlow, Vale, Anphalas. Like, he's just whipping out units from everywhere. They walked all the way from the west to come attack us. Jesus Christ, man. He's really just using all his resources to send them to war against me. Alright, Barasgar, Dark Sanctuary finished. Can I get some units? No, I can't. Let us get the Dark Shrine then. Culture is important. How's the culture doing anyway now? 17%. What about it? Adminaleth. Should be more, right? No, 10%. Anduithani, let's get the highest state of the Masons Guild House, I suppose. So that is all dusted. Diplomats. I kind of want to keep playing, man, but it's going to be another very long episode. But so far, not that much happens, right? It is just kind of quiet. Just a lot of the same things happening. I can take Karasast with relative ease. And that would mean... Oh my god, he has more forces coming over. Where the hell do you keep pulling those armies from, mate? It's getting ridiculous. Lebanon? What the hell, man? And that's like Legion 1 billion of Lebanon as well. I don't think I've ever seen a Legion that high. That is Legion 28, if I'm not mistaken, of the Lebanese region, which is... How? Why? This guy might just try to attack me with Karasast. In that case, I will fight him. As difficult as that would prove to be. I do have extra reinforcements. I could send them next to Minas Tirith, but I don't think I can ever squeeze them inside the settlement in time. So yeah, what I'll definitely do is just try to hold them against like the second layer. It would take them forever to get up there. It's the best way to cheese the battle. I don't think there's anything else I can do. I can't get any new units still. I'm still just waiting. Yeah, I can get some Gondor militia retrained. Let's see how my merchant is doing. He's just having a good time. Generating cash like crazy. He's printing money at the moment. So let's do one more turn before we call it a day. You guys didn't really mind that the last episode was very long as well anyway, so I think we could have some fun with that. Alright, you move back north. But like Mordor is spamming like crazy. Gondor is spamming like crazy. Insane, man. They don't need doom stacks, they make their own doom stacks, basically. Alright, anyway, I'll see you back on turn 42, or unless these guys decide to attack me, which they probably will, to be honest. Okay, and as expected, he's attacking Tarik-Pharazôn. I'll just have to pull some bullshittery to defend Minas Tirith, but I mean, if the AI can pull out so much bullshittery in terms of recruitment, I don't really feel bad about it. Alright, let's save and let's see what we can pull out of our ass right here. What's he bringing in anyway? 3 rams and 1 siege tower. Okay.
Attack! Appear to be gaining the upper hand.
Oh, you don't say. Okie dokie. Do I even want to hold the outer wall? I mean, I guess I can hold it with like just a few forces. And then put everyone else just right in the center. And I don't think they'll have enough time to make it up there. And even if they do, they'll barely have any time left to fight. Alright, forces go up there. But hey man, if the AI cheats so heavily as well, I really don't feel bad about it. Like, where do you... Okay, you walk from over there, through there. Oh my god. Wow. This is crazy. Okay, archers will let you do some damage, eh? You can also activate the Bliss Towers. I think I'll just get back to you guys with the results or when the battle's over, because this is, I don't think, too exciting to watch. Although, you know what? I'll put a timestamp on screen right now in case you want to skip the battle. But for those of you who want to watch everything that's going on, I'll just keep talking and keep playing. Alright, kill them. The moment they start ramming down the gate is when we pull back our archers. It's a couple free kills, you know? Don't look a gift horse into the mouth. Is there even an expression in English? Because it's a very Dutch expression that I'm not sure that translates well to English. I think it is. Alright, they're going to start battering down the gate, so we're going to move back our forces. Move them back. Move them back. They're not moving. Move them back. There we go. I only need to tell them 5 times to do so. No, the Gate of Kings. We've repaired that damn gate 5 times already. Damn it, I'm going to have to ask Gimli for a new one.
The enemy's ram has breached the gate.
It sure has. Now everyone's just going to join in there. They're not bringing their ram. They need to bring a ram.
The walls.
Are they bringing a ram?
Defense or all will be
They
lost.
are bringing a ram, okay. Will they have enough time to get that ram all the way up? I don't think so, to be honest. And even if they do, they won't have much time left. So yeah, let's just immediately pull those guys back to the second gate. This battle map is insane, man. Oh, they're being chased already. They're being chased hard. But they actually have quite a bit of a distance between them. Okay, they're not even bringing the rams. Yeah, like I said, this is not going to be the most exciting battle. And the problem is, of course, once we conclude this battle, we'll only have killed like 1 or 2% maybe. This army will still be alive, they won't just disappear. So yeah, we'll have to take care of them at some point, but at least it buys us a turn. A turn I can invest in trying to get cat-assessed. That's the big difference between the Gondorian settlements and Minas Tirith. Minas Tirith is easy to win because you can cheese them, but you don't actually kill them. The Gondorian settlements are easy to defend because you get a shit ton of ballista towers. But you can still lose them. You need more forces to win, but at least you'll kill plenty. Yeah, this map's insane. Whee! Wow, I'm surprised I actually was able to go through that without the camera spazzing out. Let's see if we can go through the entirety that they have to... Oh, nope. Camera spazzing out. Oh, there we go. I can't go through that. Shame. At least I can go through this. Whee! That are my archers. Run, me laddies! Look how long it's already taken them to run there. Let alone push a battering ram all the way up there. Alright, let's put my camera in position. They're going so slow. Oh, they dropped 1 ram. They're only bringing the 1. Because if you move the camera, it resets to 1 times speed. It only stays in 6 times speed when you're standing still, which is a little bit annoying. I imagine there's a way to turn that off if you were able to fiddle with the settings a little bit. I wish I knew what to do with, like, in terms of modding and stuff. If I could handcraft my campaigns, that would be awesome. Because I do a lot of storytelling with my intros now, but imagine if I could do storytelling in my campaigns as well. Because I know Ruben had a great idea to also cause, like, an uprising in Eärendil. Because the Northern Dunedain there, some of the Northern Dunedain would maybe side with me as the rightful ruler of Númenor. So that I could get, like, a free army there, like an uprising event or something along those lines. It would be awesome if I could code that myself. But I don't just want to, like, blatantly cheat in an army. That's just a little bit too on the dot for me. But if they're actually fighting, I have no idea what, who, or where, or how. If they hit anything at all, I'd be very impressed. I imagine they're shooting at these guys. Oh yeah. Oh, they actually killed a guy. Impressive. Very impressive. Yeah, that timer is taken down. Tick-tock. Tick-tock, Prince. Tick-tock. Prince of Persia reference right there. Alright, just get up there. It's actually kind of chill, I can just talk about other stuff. I've actually started playing Assassin's Creed Odyssey recently. I just finished Origins, which took me like 4 months to finish that damn game. But now I'm playing Odyssey, which takes place in ancient Greece. I'm having a ton of fun with it so far. I quite like the characters. But yeah, I most of my time gaming is actually spent playing Divide and Conquer. Making the videos does take a little bit of time. And I'm also, of course, on the lookout to start the Return of the King campaign, in case anyone was wondering whether or not I would continue after finishing the Two Towers. I'm talking about the old action-adventure console games. Although I think the Return of the King is actually also a PC release, which will make it a little bit easier to play that. I don't have to use a PlayStation emulator. Alright, they're just standing still, not doing anything. I could shoot them, but I don't know, it doesn't feel like it's a good position. Where's the battering ram at this point? Is it inside yet? It is. Oh, it's going up the second layer. There we go. Yeah, they just don't have time, I don't think. If they make it, which I already strongly doubt, there's no way they'll also have time to attack us or fight us for any longer than like 2 minutes. So yeah, you can literally never lose Minas Tirith. I'm pretty sure. Unless the AI plays it perfectly in terms of timing, they'll always run out of time. Which I admit is terribly cheesy. But I already go out of my way to avoid so much cheese in this game. And the game is also explicitly made more difficult to combat the cheese. That's why they, for example, introduced doom stacks, because otherwise players could cheese factions by just rushing them super hard. Specific factions, at least. So yeah, if the game then gets doom stacks, then, you know, that's made to counter cheesing, then I'm allowed to cheese at least a little bit, right? The game is still significantly difficult enough, don't worry about that. You don't have to worry about Mordor. But at least when Mordor does like spam like that, I find it a little bit less annoying than when Gondor does it. Like, Mordor feels more thematically accurate. It doesn't feel very thematic that Gondor would just send in militia after militia after militia all the way from the west, after losing Minas Tirith, Osgiliath, Eärendil, and Calenhad, and soon Karasast. Oh, the ram's already here. Oh shit. They're going quicker than I thought, so they might still have a little bit of time to fight. Which is annoying. I don't want that. I mean, it's still a while to go. And even when they reach the town square, I mean, there's such a narrow path there. But I guess I should put my lads in position. If I can. Alright, Naru, if you can hold, like, this section here, where they have to, like, squeeze through. I wish them the best of luck in trying to get their units there. It won't work. I don't want to leave someone behind on the town square, because otherwise they'll be very, very aggressive. So yeah, let's just clump up over there. Soon they'll start battering down that gate, although they still have a little bit to go. And then it's like, I don't know. So the total timer is half an hour. So this is like 15 minutes, right? Or is it an hour? I'm not quite sure. I think it's half an hour. So this would be 15 minutes. So they have roughly like 12 minutes left at the moment. By the time they reach the gate, it'll be more like 10. By the time they've broken down the gate and we actually start fighting, it'll be like, I don't know, 8? Something like that. Although this might actually be an hour timer, I'm not quite sure. I don't know. Oh, there we go. Quite like the sash this guy has. I don't know, kind of feels... I don't know, it's oddly specific for him to be wearing that, but it looks kind of neat, I guess. And I also quite like that they have Dol Amroth banner carriers. I quite like the way they use the different fiefs of Gondor thematically, like Blackroot Vale archers and Asgiliath. You know, like every region has kind of like specific units, Lebanon Marines for example, Anphilis Pikemen. That's something that I quite like, and I feel like that could be explored even further. But yeah, to be honest, I'm not the biggest fan of Dol Amroth as a separate faction, but that's just me. Alright, they're gonna now start battering down the gate. They just need a moment to catch their breath. And there we go. Look at the timer.
The enemy are battering down the gate.
I haven't done anything so far. This is just the time they have left to now actually take the settlement. They're not there yet. So yeah, this map is ridiculous. It looks great.
Ram is through our gates.
But maybe just get rid of this gate. That would, I think, balance it out already a lot more. Because then they can just run up there. Alright, now they're going to rush up there. We'll get a couple kills. And then the timer will be out. And we will have successfully defended Minas Tirith. That's all Gondor had to do. They didn't need Rohan's support. They just had to wait out the timer. And then Gothmog would have just had to walk his army back home across Asgiliath. It's that simple. I can't believe they didn't realize that. He's always sending a part of his army as well. So if Gimmelchad was over here, I'd just plop Númenor and Warcry, and the first wave would just break immediately. There we go. Let's make sure the Naru are in front. They're the damage dealers. Where's our general? I hope he's safe. I don't see him, which is usually a good sign. Oh no, he's there. He's a little bit in the thick of it. But the Territorial Guard don't have like such low attack. Boom, that guy got stabbed in the back. They just cannot push up here. Yeah, it's such a grind. They need a lot more men to effectively push through. And that timer's running dangerously low for them. Yeah, I can't say I'm too worried. Just hope I don't lose my general, really. But I'd like to give him some extra hit points, which you can only get through like proper fighting. So maybe send in my militia, Territorial Guardsmen, to help them out a little bit. Let's see. 0% for 5%. Damn, that's good. These guys are probably also a bit tired already. No, not really, because they weren't running, I guess. Some are losing hearts already, a bit shaken. Look at that. Look at all these little knobby heads. Alright, now it's just a matter of survival, eh? Zombie wave survival simulator, there we go. Okay, he's pushing his Lamalan clansmen hard. Which is a bit awkward, because they are AP, so they can do a lot of damage. And my general is a bit in the thick of it. I hope it doesn't die. That could seriously ruin everything. But he's actually wasting a lot of his men. If we could kill 10%, I'll be pretty damn happy. It's going to be more like 15 at this rate. Alright, yeah, that timer's running low, low, low. We just need to live. 11% for 4%, I'll take that. Considering 11% of theirs is like 200 lads and 4% of mine is like 10 guys. Literally, I don't think I'm far off the mark. Yeah, they're pushing in so hard, which is costing them a lot of lives. No, no, you don't. 3 more minutes. We got this. We got this. Yeah, we got this. Just need to make sure my general doesn't die. What? Defeat's almost certain? What? No, we just need to survive 2 more minutes, man. No biggie. And we've killed 18%, which is actually an impressively high number. That's going to be close to 20 by the end of it. And if our general survives, then I will count this as an absolute win. Seriously. I can get these lads retrained pretty easily. Oh, there comes the cavalry. Oof. They should die pretty hard.
The day is done, and we must settle for a small victory.
There we go. 68 casualties for actually 629 kills. That's quite good. That is quite good. We healed a fair few as well. 300 kills by the Naru, and 260. I think that's the most kills Territorial Guardsmen have ever gotten in the history of Divide and Conquer. But there we go. That's the result. In case you skipped forth the battle, we just kind of set out the timer, as you can tell. And yeah, they walked up here all the way. They did make it, but then it was just like 5 minutes of fighting. And that was all we had to do to win. So there we go. Tarik-Pharazôn has been defended properly. There we go, yeah, you pull back. I think he might just try to besiege me again and again and again, and I'll just keep crushing his army. Which is a bit of a waste of time, to be honest, but I'll happily take it. Unless he moves, of course, to Karasast, which would ruin my day a little bit. Ballista. So maybe, just maybe, I should actually try to take Karasast. He only has 3 units. We can attack from multiple angles. He has ballista towers at Karasast, which would make it a little bit difficult. But if I can use those ballista towers against them, that would be damn good. But that's something for next time, because this episode's already going to be super long anyway. So yeah, let's take the construction. Land clearance in Ar-Minaleth. Good. That's going to be our richest settlement by far, and it's a castle. 6 more turns, we can Azazir units there as well. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Culture is going by very quickly now, 12% already. And same in Tarik-Pharazôn, right? 17%. Yeah, pretty good, pretty good, pretty good. Can we get units at Osgiliath? Because he might also try to attack Osgiliath. We cannot. Okay, there's the Witch King, by the way. Can we get units here? No, we can't. Just such a struggle still. I think it's going to be like turn 50 where we can finally start getting our own units in decent numbers. Let's see. What do we want? What do we want? What do we want? An armory? No, we don't want that. Do we want a construction camp? Not yet, I think. Oh, wait. Peasant scouts and peasant militia. We can get Rohan units in Ar-Minaleth. Nice. So if we can get the second tier, the blah, 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 what's it called? Where is it? Auxiliary outpost. If we can get the second tier, we can get Rohirrim, Ered skirmishers. Something else as well? No, but Rohirrim would be very, very useful. Oh yes, precious, and Ered skirmishers as well. Good. Oh, interesting. So I don't even need to take any Rohan territories. I will though, but I don't need them to get Rohan units. Awesome. Alright, what else do we want? I think we want, honestly, a ballista maker perhaps? We still need more culture for that though. 15% for Azrazir crossbowmen. By the time this building is finished, I should have 15%, right? Yeah, easily. And then getting Azrazir crossbows would be very damn useful. Yeah, we'll take that. Nothing else I want to do. Tarik-Pharazôn, yeah, we'll just kind of hope to defend it. If they besiege me again, by that time the Dark Shrine should be finished, so if we can keep just fighting and kicking them away, at one point we'll have our culture up and running. Karasast. So yeah, that's the question of the next episode then, or the start of the next episode, whether or not I will take Karasast. I would very much still like to take it in this episode, but it's just going to be so long then again. It will be another hour-and-a-half episode. But yeah, anyway, enough blabbering. I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. I know I did. With that said, I do hope to catch you all tomorrow for the next episode. Bye-bye, guys.